Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Demon Slayer Season 1 Episode 6, Swordsman Accompanying a Demon. Okay. Last episode, he won. He went through the final selection, right? He chose his ore for the sword. He was given a bird that's supposed to be for communication, a crow, I believe. This dude comes and gives him the sword, and he's like, he wants to see what color the sword changes into, and it's like black. It was a blackish color. He wasn't happy with that. He said Tanjiro was a child of the sun brightness, child of brightness, I believe, because of his red color and red eyes. Yeah. Then you have Nezuko that woke up from her deep sleep, because apparently that's the only way that she can recharge herself since she's not eating anybody, which is a good thing. So yeah, he was given his first mission, right? There are these girls that are disappearing, so they want Tanjiro to take care of that. And they showed this dude that like the number of my children are increasing and all that. I'm guessing he's the leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, and he mentioned the fact that there was 5 person that got through the final selection, but I only counted 4. So I don't know if that's a discrepancy when it comes to the translation, or if that actually means something when it comes to the anime, but I guess we'll see. So let's check out this episode, and here we go. So that's why it was making that kind of sound that like I really did not like that sound. It was so like grating on my nerves. Ugh. Yo, I love this episode. First up, they left. Like, he has his clothes on, his swordsman clothes that's made out of a special kind of fabric that's resistant against, I guess, lesser demons. So scratches and all that's not gonna affect it. He takes his sword, and then Aksagonji made him this box for so he can carry Nezuko with him while he's going and doing his stuff. So he gets to the village. He hears those villagers talking about the man, Kazumi, and about how his girlfriend or whatever, Satoko, was taken. So he gets him to talk to him, or take him to where she disappeared. He starts smelling all those stuff. He's like, okay, I smell the demon, but it's weird. And he's following that smell, and then they show this girl that was just taken. And I guess because Tanjiro get to this location where the sense of smell is so strong, and then he smells the girl, and then he can pinpoint where the guys can pass underground, so he can pinpoint where they were. He used his sword to stuck through it, and then he pulled the girl out. And then this demon comes out, and then the sound, man, start mixing the number. Like, when he was doing that, I muted the video, because for real, maybe if I didn't have my earphones on, I would have been okay, but I didn't like that sound at all. So he remembered when Sakonji told him about those special demons and all that. So that demon is one of those blood something demon, and he can apparently create 3 clones of himself, I guess. There's the one that's sort of like calm-ish. I'm guessing he's the head. And then the one that just wants to eat. And then there's the one that makes the sound. I'm like, yo. And apparently he's been going after girls that are 16, that just turned 16. And he doesn't want to because apparently at that age they're really meaty and juicy. And so that's what he's been doing, collecting girls that just turned 16. And because Tanjiro is getting in the way and time is passing, he's like, as time passed, it's not gonna be that good to eat anymore, so just give it to me. And Tanjiro was just using all these different forms. He used, I believe, the first. Did he use the first? I know he used the third, no, the second water wheel, and then he used the eighth, I think, water basin or something or other. But it was still not, like, he was slashing and slashing, but they just not killing the guy. And I'm thinking, like, the way he defeated, the way he cut the boulder, and he's like, he sees a thread that connects to the demon's weakness and all that. So I'm like, can he see that thread and connect it to that demon's weakness and slash through it? Because that's how he defeated, I believe, a bunch of them, right? I don't know. But he's not using that. Or maybe he's using it, but it's still not working properly. And then Nezuko comes out of her box. And I'm like... At first she was just sleeping, because that's how she's regaining her strength, right? So she was sleeping, and then when she sensed, like, her brother in danger from that demon that was about to attack from behind or something, she comes out, just kicked it, and they're like, oh, a demon and a human working together? Or I'm like, what the hell did that come from? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter. And I love that they said, well, I didn't know that he did that, but apparently Sakonji sort of like hypnotized her while she was sleeping and makes her think that all demons are evil, which is true. Well, I don't know if that's gonna change anytime in the future, but so far all the demons, they're bad stuff, so they're the enemy and all the humans are family. So that's when she came out, and then she saw those two, like when she was touching them on the cheeks and all that, she was seeing them as members of her family. I don't know if it was Tanjiro or somebody else, I don't know, but she was just seeing her family when she was looking at them. So that's why she's like, touched them, and there was this music that was playing that was so sweet. Then she turns around, and wait, they got Eddie there, man. She was about to kick that demon in the teeth or something or other. Well, I wanted to see it, and then they cut it right there. This the way they said it, all the demons are your enemies. And I've missed the last thing that he said. All humans are your family. The demons are the enemy. Never forgive a demon who brings harm onto humans. Oh, that's so cool, yo. Never forgive a demon who brings harm to humans. Like, oh no, so cool. And then they had it ended there. And then they mentioned the fact that there was only one demon that can turn people into demons, and that is the first ever demon that was recorded or whatever, and his name was Muzan Kibusuji. So that's the demon that he's gonna be going after. He's the one that changed Nezuko into a demon, and apparently, so he's the only one that can do that. All the others don't. Why is that? I don't know. How was he created? I don't know either, because apparently they don't know. Was it in episode 3 or 4 when they talked about this story behind the demon slayers and the demons? They're like, they don't know how they started, and he's the very first one. I don't know, when they showed him in this sort of a shadowy light, I'm like, my first thought was, who's the king of the vampires, man? I know his name, but I'm forgetting. How can I forget? You know who I'm talking about. Like that's where my thought went. Like, he's the first he's the first demon, so like, I don't know. That's where my thought went. And then they have to face him. They need to like face him, have him face to face or whatever. He probably is the one that can tell them if they can turn Nezuko back into being a human. I feel like that's the way that they can do that. And if I go by supernatural, you kind of need the blood of the demon, right? You need the because in case I'm talking about vampires, like when they turn people into vampires in supernatural, you need the blood of the vampire that turned you, and then you make some kind of thing and then you drink it. So I'm gonna assume that's what you need to do for this demon as well. You need his blood, because that is his blood that turned her, right? So you're gonna need his blood, and then you probably gonna need something else and have Nezuko drink it or something, and maybe she's gonna turn back to normal. I don't know, but how long is it gonna take them for them to get to this demon? Who knows? This anime is awesome. Awesome. I loved it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you on Sunday in my reaction to Demon Slayer episode 7. Now if you want to see that reaction right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, and yeah, you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. Now thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.